This is cool. So this is what it's going to look like.
As you can see,
hey everybody, this video was shot when I was in Canada for the most part, so this is kind of a hodgepodge of me putting together for clips that I think would go together. But anyway, if you guys enjoy the channel, be sure to drop a like down below. That is the best way for you guys to help me out, and drop me a comment. I love talking with you guys. Guys, I'm proud of myself. You want to know why? Because I did a thing today. My wife and I painted our deck. I did not think we'd be able to do it by ourselves. I've never painted anything before, let alone stained and did all that. But yeah, it was really bad. This deck has been basically, I don't think it was painted with the right stuff. I think it was painted, it wasn't stained. It was 6 years old. The top of the wood was really bad. Pictures up there if you can see it, but looks really awesome right now. I'm really happy with it. And hey, I can surprise myself. I'm good at engineering things, not good at the DIY stuff yet, but maybe someday. All right, let's keep moving. I'm gonna head up to the farm for a little bit. Just got up to the farm. There's a nice little rain shower coming our way, so I don't have hardly any time. Might just get clipped, but more than likely it's gonna expand and blow up because it's 95 degrees out today and really humid. So I mean, there's a lot of energy in the atmosphere. Storms are just popping up. So more than likely we're gonna get hit with rain, which is good. We need some rain. We haven't had rain in a week. And this time of year, we're gonna take any rain we can get, for sure. So I'm gonna actually run back and check on the progress of the pit silo we're putting in. See how that's going. You kind of see it's really dark. It's dark right there too. I might not have hardly any time, but I'm gonna head back there, see how things are going. They're supposed to be pouring concrete today or tomorrow, so we'll see where we're at. I don't think they poured any concrete today because they didn't even set any of the rebar. So I doubt they're even gonna pour tomorrow. But the concrete truck's here. Oh, they're ready to pour whenever. This is cool. So this is what it's going to look like. One pit's going to be here. Wall is going to be here, so it's going to be, this looks a little narrower than I thought. Thought it was going to be 40 by 80, but this only looks like 30. But however it's going to be a lot. So this is going to be our one pit. Another pit's going to be right here. Going to have a big wall in the center that goes 15 feet tall, it looks like, because there's the wall. Like I said, you guys can't even tell, but that mound of dirt is huge. It's about as tall as this truck. And you can kind of see how tall this truck is compared to me. So this is going to be really cool. I'm a little bummed that they're going to be pouring tomorrow instead of today. Oof. I don't hardly have any time at all before the storm hits. Because I really wanted to see them pouring concrete and fly the drone around while they were doing it. That would be really cool. But unfortunately, guys, I head to Saskatchewan, Canada tomorrow. So by the time this video comes out, I'll probably be already in Canada for about a week or two already. Because I'm actually going to be up in Canada for 5 weeks. So, sorry, 7 weeks, guys. So, unfortunately, there's not going to be a lot of content, especially no content from back home. But I'll try and get a video out at least once a week updating you guys from up in Canada. And I'll give you guys some updates through whatever, communications I have with, Pat, Nathan, my dad, whatever it is. But yeah, this is going to be really freaking cool. Going to be pouring a lot of concrete in here. I wish I knew the exact yardage that they're putting in, but it's going to be a lot. I think it's going to be like a foot of concrete here. Maybe not quite a foot, but I don't want to speculate. I don't know the exact number off the top of my head, but it's going to be huge. And how they'll actually do it is the cement trucks will back up into here. It'll go into this concrete pumper, or not pumper, but conveyor, and it'll basically just convey it from the up on top of the hopper back to wherever it needs to go. It's gonna be cool, guys. I am really excited. This is a 40-year project in the making. This our old pit was built back in the 70s, I believe, and the issue with our area, especially right here, this hillside has a lot of natural springs, which that's awesome. For those of you guys who don't know, natural springs is basically just constant water running from the ground, and it basically bubbles out up on top of the hill there, a couple spots where it bubbles out and basically just goes, once it's out of the ground, naturally flows wherever the groundwater goes. So unfortunately we have a spring that runs right through here, and basically over time the cement just cracked up, bubbled up from freezing and thawing, and just destroyed the concrete. So what we did to help alleviate that is we buried tiles on 10-foot centers, I believe. I don't know how big, I think they're 8 or 10 inch tiles on 10-foot centers all over here. And basically put a bunch of gravel to help drain, and then we're going to put concrete on top of that gravel. And that's actually what I'm sitting on right now. You can kind of see we're up about a foot or so. There's the bedrock. They put some, you know, 1 to 2 inch rock below it, and then the finer stuff, you know, the really fine rock above that, which is what I'm standing on. So hopefully it'll work. Hopefully this stuff will stay for a while. Hopefully it'll last another 50, 60 years even. But I think the long-term plan of it is we're actually going to put another pit silo. We're going to have a 40 by 80, a 40 by 80, and eventually a 30 by 80. And we haven't decided if that's going to be a commodity shed yet, or we're going to knock this building down and that's going to become a commodity shed. We're not sure exactly what we're going to do, but that's going to be a next year's project or a couple years down the road when we add on. But so yeah, this is what's going to happen this year. And then in the next couple years, we'll rip this out. We'll put a commodity shed up. That's where, when I say commodity shed, it's going to have our protein and mineral substitutes. It's going to have our DDGs, our gluten. It's going to have our protein supplements, and it's going to have probably our ground hay, just so it's all under shed and it's under one roof. So that's going to be nice too. But I need to head back out because it's getting really dark above me, like really dark, and it's downpouring and pressing. I can see. But yeah, this is going to be really freaking cool, guys. I'm pumped. Wow, it got dark. And I'm guessing that's the tile we put in. That was 4-inch tiles. So maybe it was 4-inch tiles every 10 feet. I don't know. And this is this is our makeshift commodity shed. This is our ear corn, our earlage. This is DDGs right here. So this will eventually go in the commodity shed. Down to the sweep and the wet bin too. Nice. Go say hi to Grandma. Go grip Crystal and I baked an apple pie, so that was pretty fun. Wow, look at the heat. We are as hot as we were in eastern Iowa as they are down in Arizona, and some spots of California. That's crazy. Let's close stuff up. I see rain just 2 miles over the hill, so we're gonna get rain here real shortly. So I'm gonna go say hi to Grandma. As I was saying, Crystal and I baked a pie today, her recipe of apple pie, and I'm gonna go give her a piece. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys up in Canada. Take it easy. Peace. Just as I'm walking up to Grandma's, I hear it's starting to rain. Didn't have my GoPro with me, but I had to bail out of Grandma's early. Right when ooh man, those soybeans got destroyed by wind. Right as I got in there, we started talking. 5 minutes later, Grandma's door blows open, and we just got hit with some hard winds. I go out there and I walk out the door. Well, basically after the door got blown open, she was like, "You better get moving." And I was like, yeah, I agree. Thanks, Grandma. It was good seeing you. Because I wanted to stop and see her. Because I won't see her for the next 2 months, basically. So I stopped. So as soon as I get out there, I'm walking down and I see a couple chairs blowing by me. And it's some pretty nasty winds. And the cruel humor of it is a year ago to the day, we had the massive derecho go through Iowa. Card to that video right here, where we had over 100 plus mile-an-hour winds go through the farm, destroy a lot of our crops, destroy the cattle shed. It was not cool. Yeah, it was just a year ago today that happened. Nuts. But anyway, I'm gonna get out of here before and focus on driving, because it's a pretty nasty storm we're gonna have to drive through. So okay, now see you guys.
You got the Bud Man from Hartung Family Farms. I'm inside my house. It's about 5 after 9. I've been playing with tomatoes, and we're watching the first ever baseball game in Iowa, which is Dyersville, Iowa.
On a perfect night.
Which is located about 45 minutes north of us, right on Highway 20. The Field of Dreams. Is this heaven? No, it's Iowa. The movie was 1989, I think, Kevin Costner. But so my wife and I are actually watching the game and doing tomatoes. I wish I would have got this out a little bit sooner, but this thing here is full of tomatoes, you can see, but it was heaping full. Heaping full. And then what we're doing is we're peeling them off, putting them in here. That's about half full so far. And then I'm going to make salsa. I make homemade salsa. So this is my first major picking. I'll probably get about 4 or 5 more major pickings, and we'll have a little fun with that there. So something my wife and I do, we can a lot of salsa. We make our own spaghetti sauce, tomato paste, tomato jam. We make it all. So, and then we can beans, we can corns. So we have a lot of stuff that we eat during the wintertime. So that's just a quick preview of what we're doing tonight. Watching the game in Iowa at home. Dyersville, Iowa. Cheapest ticket you can get there was $375, and as somebody said on StubHub, they were selling them for $13,500. I don't know if they sold it, but that's what they said it was going for. So, with that being said, you guys be safe out there and take care. And I'll take you through the canning process once we get going on that. So, be safe.
We've got tile. See what kind of progress I made today. Should almost be ready to get the rebar laid down. Oh, looks like they at least got it somewhat graded. So our cement bunker is really taking form, as you can see. Next couple of days here, hopefully by the end of the week they have this project done. Would be nice at least. Maybe the rain will stay away. They got rain forecasted for tomorrow and Wednesday, but you just got here today and this is pretty much what they got done. Pretty good start. They laid down tile here, and then where it's marked, all the marks are. And then we also laid tile right here and over there, just to prevent those spring problems that we had with our previous bunker, because we do not want our new cement to crack anytime soon, because that would be a very big inconvenience. That's where things are at with that after the first day. Looks like this one's pretty much ready to be cemented, poured. They still got some work to do on this one, on this side. Hopefully today, it sounds like they might be getting started on this pour. I don't know if they're gonna do that one first and then do this one, or what their plan is, but moving right along. Hopefully by the end of this week, this project will be pretty well finished up. Pretty decent progress on the first day of pouring, I would say. They got half the floor done. Tomorrow they got to lay rebar down and get everything leveled off good. Get ready for the second pour. Looks good. They do a hell of a job. This rebar they got sticking up here and on the ends, this is going to be where the divider beam of the pit silo, because we'll have silage on the one side and over here we're going to have earlage. So we're going to have a divider wall that goes, I think, 10 foot high. Sounds like what we're going to do. We're probably going to finish pouring this part of the floor next, and then they'll work on the walls going up. So yeah, got missed by the rain. There was a shot this morning that just went south of us. If it would have rained, I don't know if they would have gotten this poured. Looks good. There's a chance of rain tonight. I mean, it wouldn't break my heart if we got a shot. Kind of needing it a little bit. We're fairly dry for the crops, but other than that, things are looking pretty decent. Well, day 3 on the bunker project. They didn't get any cementing done today because they worked on the rebar for all the walls, and they're setting up forms now. I don't know if they'll do any cementing tomorrow yet or not. It takes quite a while. It's quite the job for setting up all these forms, as they are extremely heavy. So yeah, they got all this forms done today and the rebar for the walls. So we're making progress. See what kind of progress they make tomorrow. Maybe they'll do some cementing. Who knows? Sounds like it's gonna be a little bit cooler at the end of the week, so that'd be a little nice for them, as it's been quite warm since they started this project. So that'd be a nice little relief before the weekend. It's kind of where things are at. Making progress. They got the sidewalls poured on this bunker today. It took them quite a while to set up, but as you can tell, they are 12 feet tall and 8 inches thick. And it's quite a job to get all them forms stacked on top of each other and in place to be cemented. So that's typical. But yeah, they were here today, cement trucks were, and they got all the sidewalls poured. They got to pour them in from the top. There's openings on these forms on top. Dump them in, fill them that way. So sounds like they're just starting on this last section of the pit bunker. Hopefully next week. Sounds like they're gonna start on the floor next Monday. So making progress. It is August 16th, and it's kind of cutting it a little close to silage season. So we're gonna be filling them probably a couple weeks after they get all this done. It usually takes a couple weeks. You want to let the cement sit with nothing in them, just so they set right and can withhold all the silage, the tons of silage we're gonna stack in here, and the tons of earlage on this side. So pretty excited. It'll be very nice when it's done. These guys are doing a pretty good job. Getting closer. They got the approach done now. All they have left is the south vertical walls. Looks good. Looks damn good.
As you can see, they're all brand new. Holy tamale, these are big. Looks like they got to do a lot of backfilling yet. Echoes. These about 12 feet high. Yeah, about 12 feet high. This will be a big bonus once they get these up and going and get these filled up with grain. Looks like everything's done but the backfill, so once they get that done, I'll level that off up there, and that way we'll be able to drive up, come down, load them up. It's about 4:30, 4:45 on a beautiful Wednesday. We are going to head up to Bellevue, Iowa right now, so go up and cut my grass before it turns into a hayfield. So with that being said, play nice and be safe.
Thank you guys so very much for watching. This was a massive construction project going on this year. This was something that, like I said, hasn't been replaced in over 40 years. And I'll talk about it more in depth in a video here. I just filmed it today, so it'll probably be like 2 weeks before it comes out, just because I'm very backlogged on videos, because my dad shot like 30 gigs of video while I was gone. Anyway, besides the point. So we'll get into a little bit more, but yeah, this project, I'm trying to look up the rough cost and what this was, but I'm guessing somewhere between the 50 and 100,000. It could be even more. Any you concrete experts, drop me down below. I'm very curious, because we tiled it, hauled in a bunch of fill and gravel, and then put all the concrete and everything in. So it's a very expensive project, and like I said, we're hoping this lasts us another 60 years, because we put a lot more better tile in and a better pattern, and we planned it a lot better. So this will be really interesting. I cannot wait to see it filled. You guys can't wait either. And as well, be sure to check out our new partner that we have. I am partnered with Area. I got a discount code down below if you guys are interested. But anyway, this is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, drop a like. especially if you made it this far. Comment if you guys have any questions, and be sure to subscribe. Follow us on our social media channels, Facebook and Instagram. And of course, guys, as always, ta-ta for now.